All right, folks. So I'm really upset right now. I'm really upset right now. And it's just frustrating because I'm watching how the internet is dropping off, how I'm not getting signal, how I've had Ted Turner's company, Turner Broadcasting, actively trying to steal my content. My name is Michael Voss. I'm the Dragon of the Southern Tier, the owner of MV Consulting Incorporated, and the owner of No Soundbites Allowed, the program you're watching right now. And I am a known and respected member of the media. I am a small fish in the big pond of political commentary. Yes, I am, and I know that. And at the same time, I still do this. For 12 years now, I've been doing this. 780 videos I've been doing this. And 2 million words in articles. And I continue to go forward. And I have never experienced what I'm experiencing tonight. When I started talking about Andrew Yang, when I started talking about the July Democratic debate of the nominees for the 2020 presidential election, you know what I found out? That Turner Broadcasting decided that they own my content, that they own the content that belongs to my company, that had created original content. And that should never happen. And that is insulting. And that is aggravating. Aggravating beyond belief that suddenly I have a company that is trying to do this big giant company of Turner Broadcasting, $1 billion company that is stepping on me because they want, I don't know. I don't even know what the purpose is. I've got no money for them. I lose money on this. That's why I ask for donations. I'm not rich. I work for a living. And I still do this. I don't understand it. Why is Turner Broadcasting coming after me? I don't know. But I can tell you that they did come after me. This is the notice I got today as I was trying to cover the Democratic debate. And every time I've been on today and mentioned the words Democrat and debate, I found my internet suddenly dropping. And I know that while I was on Facebook trying to have a live stream, that I saw it dropping. And I was cut off several times. And I apologize. I apologize to everyone who's watching this, everyone who saw those videos for the poor quality, because that's not what I do. We try to put out a good quality content here. And it's not normal for us to lose content in that way. But what we saw is that Turner Broadcasting went to Facebook and said that they own my content. The only thing I don't own on this site are the music videos, which I have gotten the expressed permission from the artists that we have featured, the local bands and the local artists, so that they can be promoted and that they can make, hopefully, money with people going to their shows. That doesn't help me. I don't get paid for that. No commercials are paid for on this program. We live off of your donations. Turner Broadcasting doesn't own anything that's on this channel. And by the way, if they want to try and claim that somehow they own anything that has appeared, like an article that we've done, guess what? There's something that's called fair use. And this is from the Cornell Law School. You can look it up. U.S. Code, Title 17 on Copyrights, Chapter 1, Subject Matter and Scope of Copyright, Section 107, Limitations on Exclusive Rights, Fair Use. And I want you to see the portion that really makes it very, very clear, because I'm pissed off right now. I am very pissed off by this right now. Any other means specified by this section for purposes as criticism, content, news reporting, going on and on, is not infringement of copyright. Hello, Turner Broadcasting. Did you look up the fair use law? Guess what? I own a media company. I do political commentary. Been doing it for 12 years. I also do hard news reporting. And I am covering a Democratic debate. I'm talking about Democratic candidates for the presidency, politics, commentary. I am showing sources so that people can understand why I get to the conclusions that I have. And while Ted Turner may not agree with it, he doesn't have to. Turner Broadcasting may not agree with it. They don't have to. I don't care what their liberal politics may be. I have free speech. It's the First Amendment, both as a member of the news media as well as an American citizen. I can speak about politics. I can express a view, and I can do that citing sources so that other Americans can make an informed decision, whether they agree with me or not. That's perfectly up to you, and I'm okay if you don't. But that doesn't mean that Turner Broadcasting gets to claim my content and to block me from being able to broadcast on mediums that I broadcast on sometimes daily, often weekly, 780 times. And we should all be upset. Everyone in America, Democrats, liberals, libertarians, progressives, conservatives, Republicans, everyone should be upset about this. Turner Broadcasting doesn't have the right to step on us and to deny us the ability to speak. This isn't Venezuela. This isn't China. This isn't communist Russia. This isn't Cuba. This is the United States of America. And Americans have the right to speak out. And when people say, gee, I wonder why all these conservatives are so upset. I wonder why all these Republicans are so upset. Well, this is why. Because Turner Broadcasting is going around and blocking people and on a worldwide basis. Guess what? I get seen in about 100 countries around the world. And it's taken years to build up my name. I'm in every search engine in the world. My business is in every search engine in the world. It's taken a decade to do that. I have respect. But you know what? You don't get to block me worldwide just because you don't like what I am doing. That isn't how it works. It's not just fair use, because it is fair use. Commentary, news reporting, newsworthy subjects. That's what I deal with. And sometimes I do stuff that's lighthearted, but that's my decision. That is the business decision. Turner Broadcasting doesn't get to choose that because they like liberal policies. And Facebook allowed it to happen. This is censorship, and it is aggravating. It is infuriating. This is the American election 2020. And every American should have some viewpoint and should be able to express that viewpoint, whether you love the Democratic candidates or not. So let me say it again. Yeah, I don't think the candidates that were out there were very good today. I think Bernie Sanders is not going to make it because he's a rich white male. And even though he professes socialism, he's gotten rich off of capitalism. And I don't think that the other Democrat progressives are going to allow him to move forward because of that. And he's going to drop from 16% down. And I do think Elizabeth Warren, who has gotten all of her advantages in life because she's proclaimed herself to be an American Indian, a Native American Indian, which she is not, 1024th does not make you an American Indian. And she wants to profess that the rich are the problem. You make $400,000 teaching one class. Guess what? You are the rich, Elizabeth Warren. You are the very rich you're talking about. The average American doesn't make that. The average American doesn't have a net worth like you do. They don't get to own multiple homes like you do. So yes, I think she's going to be the one who's going to make it to the end, along with Kamala Harris, because I think gender and identity politics obscures everything else that I've just said. And that's what the progressives are looking for. And I don't think Amy Klobuchar is going to do it because she doesn't fall in line with the progressives enough. And I don't think Beto O'Rourke, who's a fake Hispanic, Beto O'Rourke, who doesn't like being what he was born. He's apologizing for being born Robert O'Rourke. He is not a Hispanic. And you know what? Just be who you are, Robert. And no, I don't think that's enough to get him to move forward in a gender identity politics nature because he is a white male. And under the progressive mantra, the democratic socialists of today, that doesn't move you forward in politics. And I don't think that Pete Buttigieg, even though he's gay, which gives him a leg up on Beto O'Rourke. No, I don't believe at 5% he gets to go anywhere. He's not going to advance. He will push forward the LGBTQ agenda, and that's why he's on that stage. He is there to collect money and to push that agenda, which is part of the gender identity politics. But I don't think he makes it to the end. Now, maybe these are troubling things, but guess what? Let me go on. There's 4 other candidates. Melanie or Maureen Williamson, no one cares. 0.3% national based on Real Clear Politics. No one cares. No one cares about Tim Ryan, a man who wouldn't put his hand over his heart for the national anthem. He so dislikes America that he won't put his hand over his heart, and he wants to be the president of the nation. He wants to be a symbol that's supposed to show that America is strong, and he hates the country enough that he won't even put his hand over his heart. I don't think he moves forward, and that's part of the reason why he's at 0.3%. Again, 0.3%, not even 1%. Yeah, I think he's out of this race. I think after this debate, he's going to drop out of the race. Along with him is going to be Bullock, Governor Bullock. No, I don't think he's going to do well at all. And I'd love to be saying all of this live, but I can't. Turner Broadcasting is attacking me. Facebook is attacking me. The internet is supposedly free, and I am being attacked as a conservative, as a black Republican conservative. Yes, I am. And Mr. Delaney at 0.7%, I don't think he moves forward. There's no reason. I say the same thing for Hickenlooper at 0.7%. There's a reason why these guys can't even get 1%, why they can't get 130,000 supporters and get the money donated to them that they need to get back onto the stage for September. I don't think they last until September. Now, that may be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your politics and what you think of each of these individuals. And if you're supporting them, fantastic. Support them as long as they're in. I don't think it'll be much longer. But that doesn't mean that Turner Broadcasting or Facebook or Twitter or social media gets to silence my voice because I've expressed an opinion. If someone wants to express an opinion about President Trump and they want to say anything, they want to say he's a misogynist, that he hates women, which we have heard from Kamala Harris, we've heard from Elizabeth Warren, we've heard from many, many politicians, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Squad, Nancy Pelosi, that he's some kind of racist. I don't see them having a problem with Turner Broadcasting. I don't see them having their videos and their recordings being deleted. And that is a problem. So yes, I am very upset. And I'm very upset with Turner Broadcasting. Turner Broadcasting, you do not own my content. You do not own my content. And the content I have on here is fair use when I use sources or I'm highlighting something. You don't get to come after me for that. This is still America. There is still a First Amendment with free speech. Members of the press still get to express themselves. American citizens still get to express themselves. We still get to make comments, especially about elections that will affect every single American born today and those who are yet to come, and everyone else who is alive in America at this moment. 330 some odd million people. Yes, we still get to make comments on that, even when those comments are not loved by a political faction, a partisan splinter group of that faction. I am upset, and I have every right to be. I hope people get to watch this because I couldn't do it live, but I'm going to put this out. And I hope people get to see it. I hope you get to share it. I hope you get to comment. And if you think I'm wrong, fantastic. Leave your comment. Let me know that. But if you think I'm right, like it, share it. Hopefully become a subscriber. Let me know that you support free speech and that you disagree with giant media companies beating up on small people who are trying to make a living and to do what they have a passion to do. I don't know. That's all I got to say here. But hopefully someone gets to see this. I hope people have interest in this, and I look forward to hearing your comments. My name is Michael Voss. I am the owner of MV Consulting, which owns No Sound Bites Allowed. And I hope that you're going to have a far better night and a far better week than I've just had. And I hope no one ever tries to censor you like they have just done to me. You have a good day, folks.